こんにちは。ゼルダの伝説シリーズプロデューサーの青沼です。本作は2022年に発売を予定しているとお伝えしていましたが、開発にもう少しお時間をいただきたく、発売を2023年春に変更させていただきたいと思います。
Hey folks, welcome to a Zelda tuber milking 10 seconds of footage for the Breath of the Wild sequel, yet again. Jokes aside, well, is it really a joke at this point? The announcement from Nintendo earlier today was pretty cool. I really appreciate the update from them. It was pretty cool to see, aside from the fact I was in the car on the way to IKEA and had no way to really do much other than write on Google Docs while my phone slowly died. But we're here now. We got a little bit of footage, which, whilst very short, was really cool. We saw the wrecked Master Sword, some more of Link, and even got a new release timeframe, spring of 2023. I'm pretty happy personally, but in all of this extreme hype over the new footage, new release date, and that super sexy new haircut of IG Aonuma, you might have missed a little detail which could actually be a very big detail depending on how you look at it, and I want to discuss that. And it's not even in the footage, it's actually something that IG Aonuma said. Be sure to go and grab yourself a snack or drink, and let's get right into this one. As Mr. IG Aonuma was talking about how they originally wanted to release the game this year, but now it's going to be next year, he talked a little bit about how the game will work. He mentioned how it will take place both on the ground of the first game, but also now the skies, and, quoting him, however, the expanded world goes beyond that, and there will be an even wider variety of features you can enjoy, including new encounters and gameplay elements. End quote. All while showing off the new footage. So what could this mean for the sequel? There are three main points mentioned: an expanded world beyond the ground and sky, new encounters, and new gameplay elements. Let's discuss each one by one and take a bash at what this could mean. The expanded world beyond the existing land and the new sky area could mean two things for me: the already seen underground and or further reaches of Hyrule. Honestly speaking, I'm not sure if there will or won't be a full underground to explore beyond the venture to locate Ganondorf. It's not really clear. In the trailers, it looks like a very linear pathway, but there is always the chance there are different ways to go and explore whatever else is down here. We simply don't know yet, but it would be really cool if there was a full underground system. That could be what he's referring to here. But moving up to the surface level, the expanded world beyond the base game and the new sky areas could be referring to across the Great Canyon that serves as a border for the game map. Maybe we'll find a way to venture over here and explore some unseen areas. Perhaps there could be villages and other settlements, a forest or two, maybe an entirely new kingdom. I'm thinking very imaginatively here, of course, but where would be the fun without imagination? There is also the seaside and desert to look to. I've previously mentioned that I don't think the further reaches of the deserts have much potential, but hey, who knows? Maybe they'll make it into something. There could always be some sort of dungeon underneath here or something further out. My interest lays more out at sea. There could easily be a few islands added into the horizon that we'll sail out to for a new quest or so. A treasure island quest, a dungeon within an island quest, a new settlement on an island to explore. The possibilities are endless. The expanded world part of the quote is what interests me the most about this whole discussion. Could it be hinting at the third piece of Hyrule, the underground? Is it referring to literally beyond Hyrule? Or is it something completely different that we don't even know, somewhere through time and space? I don't know. Only time will tell. For now, let's move on to the next part. The new encounters are likely referring to characters and enemies. The only new character we know of so far is Ganondorf, but he's more of a returning character, but to the Breath of the Wild era of games, he is new. We don't know much in this regard, but we do know that some fans felt Breath of the Wild lacked variety in enemy types. Personally, I thought it was okay, but there is obviously room for more. Across the footage we've already seen, we saw slightly different versions of the existing enemies, basically the exact same but with horns. But we have seen whatever this thing is. That's definitely completely new. A fixed enemy attached to the ceiling. Personally, I think this could be in some sort of dungeon, but we'll have to wait and see. The chances of there being a lot of more new enemies is pretty high in my opinion, especially with the fact we're going to be traversing the skies. I definitely expect some flight enemies back. Eralphos, anyone? And again, obviously outside of what we know, this is mostly referring to the new characters which we'll meet, which we know absolutely nothing about as of yet, but it will be fun to meet them when the time comes. The new gameplay elements will be referring to all of the new stuff we'll discover in the game. We already know of at least 2, possibly 3 of these. Those being the time freezing mechanic seen in the second trailer, the clipping through surfaces seen in the second trailer, and possibly the new item attachment thing also seen in the second trailer. Personally, I doubt that this is everything. I can definitely see there being at least 2 or 3 more new gameplay mechanics and elements. For one, underwater exploration is a must on my list. I really want this element brought back into Zelda. We kinda know that there will also be a sort of gliding, flying, free-falling sort of mechanic too. We saw this both on paper and in the second trailer. This is going to be a key mechanic in traversing the sky. It also looks to include combat mixed in, which my god is going to be awesome. Mid-air battles, free-falling archery, and hopefully so much more. Alphos? Did I mention that yet? This is what I make of what IG Aonuma said, but what do you think? This small piece of footage and Mr. Aonuma talking has me incredibly excited. Just seeing and hearing more about the game, despite it being a delayed announcement, has my excitement through the roof. Hopefully we'll get a good showing of the game at this year's online E3, or whatever Nintendo shows off around that time. Do you agree with me, or maybe have other ideas and thoughts? Let me know down below in the comments, and have a great rest of your day, folks. The hype for Breath of the Wild 2 is well and truly back. Thanks a ton for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, be sure to drop a like and consider subscribing for more fabulous Zelda content. If you haven't already, be sure to hop in our Discord server through the link below. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram to keep up to date, and as always, a huge special thank you goes out to all of my supporters across Patreon and YouTube. If you'd like to join them and get yourself a shout out upon joining and your name at the end of every video, then consider supporting. Again, thanks for watching, and until the next time, I've been Hyrule Gamer.